Alright, looks like the game is starting. There we go. Oh, thanks for the follow, Robo. I thought you were off to bed a while ago.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How did Dodo and Zane go in the end? Or are they still playing?
They finished.
Yeah, their game's finished.
Zane
Currently,
won? Or Dodo? Zane won.
I can't provide spoilers. Sorry.
He's streaming.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm
Okay.
streaming Mufasa vs Byzantine.
And I broke my promise to get back before the next game started.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's the start of Dark Age right when you get back, so yeah. I just got a follow from Robo. So maybe Robo can answer the question of am I allowed to even be streaming this? Because I'm not on the official caster thing, even though I said I could cast it. Anyway, this is the second game of Mufasa vs Byzantine in the Aussie Open. I think they're Group A or something. Anyway, we have a Hans Arabia war with Mufasa playing in the disgusting teal again.
Whoa.
To the north, and Byzantine playing in the lovely blue once again. So obviously Byzantine's going to win because he's chosen the better colour. Yeah, so now that we know that, we can move right on to the next game and see what colours they pick there and work out who's going to win from that.
Well, I think teal is definitely a superior colour than the blue, so...
Oh, no way.
Blue's a pretty good colour, but I think teal definitely got the advantage in this.
Teal is a terrible colour.
We can't discuss the civ advantage because they've got the same civilization, but can discuss their colour advantage.
Oh, we could discuss the map advantage, but I think the colour advantage is a bit more important, so we could continue to debate that, perhaps.
We can look at the maps a bit, maybe.
Actually, could you do something for me? Is anyone typing in my chat? Am my chat not working? Or is no one typing in it?
I don't think anyone's typing in it.
Alright.
Yeah, I just said blah, so I think the chat's working.
Oh yeah, I see that. Cool. Thanks.
Alright, do you want to talk about the maps, or should I start talking about
You
it?
can.
Alright, so I'm just looking at the top at my fuss to begin with. And then the first thing I notice is his main gold is forward, which can be a disadvantage.
Not just his main gold.
Also his secondary gold to the peers. And his third gold is also
and his
quite
stone. and
his stone, wow.
Everything is forward, oh my gosh.
And it appears Fusser just wants to scout Byzantine's TC.
Yes.
He sort of keeps us in the map a bit.
I switched to his Fog of War so I could see what he was complaining about, but yeah, the scout.
He ran a straight line to the TC, so that's how you know an expert player.
Yeah, they run straight to the TC because they know exactly where they are.
And Byzantine just Xing all around his base to let his opponent know where his resources are, so obviously Byzantine now knows everything about Byzantine's map, despite not being able to see it.
Yeah.
Because we all know Byzantine is a pretty honest player. He'd never kind of lie or spam X's so that Mufasa doesn't know where his resources are.
Oh well, of course not. That would be rude. What is happening with this shepherd from Byzantine? Is he going wolf hunting? Loom's gonna come in too late.
Wow, it does appear to be a wolf. Didn't seem to aggro on it.
Yeah. Are they playing on easiest or something?
I'll quickly cover the map before interesting things happen. Mufasa's wood lines are decent. At least the one to the left is, but he doesn't have a back wood line. But still, I think that's okay-ish. The left side's wallable.
That smaller one could be counted as
maybe
back.
Maybe he could
wall
left side to his wood, and then his wood to his TC, and the TC to either the wood or the edge of the map. But then he wouldn't have his golden side, so...
Yeah, well, if he does any walling, unless it's a long way from his base, he's not going to have any gold inside a wall.
I mean, oh god. I just realised there's a forward barracks by Byzantine, so... Looks like he's picking a strategy out of Emu's book, and gonna do the forward Rex militia. Although I would have quite liked to see his villager start lending resources if he was gonna go that far forward with it.
Yeah.
At home, Byzantine's map looks fairly decent. It's quite compact, which can be both an advantage and disadvantage. Means his gold's really close to his TC, his berries are really close to his TC. His woods aren't too far from his TC. But it does mean later on he might have a bit more trouble expanding.
Yes,
but overall, it does. I think Byzantine's map's probably a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm
his
actually...
golds are a lot safer.
I'm really impressed with Byzantine's play right now for managing to avoid all of these wolves with his villagers, his unlearned villager dodging this wolf here, and then...
He's even denying Byzantine's Muffasa's barracks, which is very important.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, denying that stable,
so
that's
could
pretty
either cost
big.
Mufasa about 80 wood, or he's going to have to try force that stable down with lots of villagers. Looks like he's going to try force the stable down with lots of villagers. Hopefully he doesn't lose too many in the process. Looks like one villager's going to do it down at least. Maybe we should try quick wall this villager in, but
it's too late.
This was already too late, and the militia are already there.
Quick walling made it harder for the vill to get away.
This could be very disastrous, but Mufasa already. You should maybe consider that he might not be able to get that stable up, and looks like he has deleted it.
Yeah.
And he's building it a bit closer to his TC, so most of the villagers will be safe building it.
Would have been nice to have it where it was, so he can kind of make a makeshift wall around his gold, but it's just not happening because of this drush. I think...
And he's calling his wooden.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Unless he doesn't do the other side.
If he does the other side, oh no, it's just gonna fight the drush.
No, yeah, he's just fighting it.
He maybe could have got that stable up if he sent vills, but it might have cost him a bit, so...
I think his rally point's actually set to where the stable was, judging by the idle villager.
It's got a villager there, yeah.
But this drush
Byzantine's forward drush doing lots of damage.
Yeah, a ton of damage.
Maybe more effective to get the drush out earlier rather than doing a forward barracks, but perhaps he wants to use that for latest things as well, who knows?
Yeah, I have no idea why he decided to build it that far forward. Regardless, it's definitely paid off, whatever his plan was.
Another villager going down for Mufasa.
Two villagers at once.
Sending his scouts forward because he knows he has to do some damage before Byzantine starts aging and getting better technologies while Mufasa's taking damage.
Yeah, but it's
we'll leave the drush alive in his base. It is weakened, but they could still cause a bit of an issue.
Yeah, and...
Oh, Byzantine going stable, but Mufasa should see this.
Will he deny it?
He's going to deny that stable for Byzantine, so no one can get their stables up this game. And that might be the villager. Indeed it is.
Yeah, that's one villager down.
Not doing it either. Byzantine bringing a spear back from his forward barracks.
Yeah, the problem with forward buildings.
Allow him to get his buildings up. Meanwhile, the drush appears to have one militia dead, and the others are on pretty low health, so won't be too much trouble. Did Mufasa seem to just snipe a spearman pretty effectively?
Kind of effectively. He lost a lot of health, but no scouts.
Yeah.
But I can't see the scouts doing a lot of damage just because of how compact Byzantine's base is.
Another spear going down, so he might deny the stable a bit longer.
Yeah, the spearmen not really paying off.
I would say this is slowing down Byzantine's fast castle, but he doesn't actually have the resources to click up yet either, so...
Oh, really?
Oh, actually he does now if he cancels his villages, but... So I guess it is delaying him quite a bit.
Yeah.
Byzantine's economy, not the best balance. He's got quite a lot of wood. Maybe he wants to use that for TCs once he can click up. But it seems the disaster which Mufasa was facing at the beginning of this game is now being inflicted into Byzantine.
The exact same
very
thing.
much getting his revenge.
Yep. Except Byzantine not deciding to delete his stable, just instead opting to build another one. Yeah, and this is what I was saying about his base being so compact, and like, I don't think the
It does
scouts can get in to
damage.
do much.
He doesn't cock walls gold. He might be able to get a bit of damage onto that.
Oh,
It's not being walled.
oh, the villager
So
path thing.
one villager's definitely going to have some issues.
He tried to quick
The
wall
others
it.
two might be as well. Byzantine really taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, a lot more than I expected.
He is up to the castle age though.
Yes, and that is one thing he has going for him. However,
Mufasa still looks a wee way off. But
yeah, but Mufasa's already making archers.
yeah. If archers got on this gold before Byzantine actually gets knights out, I can do some. Almost take him out of the game. I say almost because he does have a bit of a gold stockpile, so he'd still be able to get some knights out.
I'd quite like to see Mufasa come forward with a tower or two. He could deny the wood and gold. He could deny everything for Byzantine because of how compact his base is.
Does appear Mufasa is instead going to do a bit of a safer route and try to look up to Castle Age, which he should be able to do any second now. I kind of lied when I said he would be a while and kind of underestimated how strong an economy can quickly get a few hundred food.
Yeah. He still will be up a good almost, not just over 2 minutes after Byzantine.
Yeah, so since he's scattered the stables going up, if I was Mufasa, I'm probably thinking about getting a few more spears out to try and fend off the knights until he can get to Castle Age himself.
Yeah.
Because most feudal units have quite a bit of trouble taking out knights.
Especially since the archers have no loom.
Yeah, when your archers don't have loom, you're in real trouble.
Yeah, I mean archers they can take on knights that don't have upgrades if you have an alright mass. But as soon as those upgrades start coming in, oh, that's archers
Appears
with
he doesn't
fletching.
actually have a blacksmith. Yeah, so he's lacking the fletching upgrade.
Yeah. But I imagine he'll be getting it since it looks like he wants to go 4 rangers, so that indicates cav archers.
Oh, he's moving out with his archers, which could be a big mistake, because these knights have +1 armor. These archers do not have fletching. They're going to do 1 shot.
And
1 damage per shot. These knights could clear up all these archers.
yeah, they could.
And that would deny a crossbow for Mufasa. So, his archers definitely out of position. Fortunately, Byzantine's knights haven't turned around to try and take them out yet.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at that, considering...
You may have assumed they had a fletching upgrade and might have actually done damage. But more knights coming forward now.
Yeah.
Well, Mufasa trying to get his counter-attack and with the crossbow upgrade coming in. He's also got a university coming up, so probably planning on getting the ballistics upgrade, which is pretty important against knights.
Yeah, that will help a lot.
Crossbow's heading in. Byzantine's now got a TC on his gold. But nevertheless, the crossbows could deny it if they get into a good position, given they have the same range as the TC.
Yeah, denying that gold wouldn't be too hard, at least for a little while.
And Mufasa's made the transition into well, it's not much of a transition since he's in the same building, but he's building cavalry archer, which when they're massed do pretty well against knights. In low numbers, knights probably do have a slight advantage against them, but
Yeah.
since the cav archer are pretty fast, they can easily fall back to TCs or more defendable positions. Like both players trying to get into the opponent's base, seeing if they can do some damage with their initial units. Byzantine's knights might get through this palisade wall, while the crossbows from Mufasa will get through the palisade wall as well.
The wall
Unfortunate passing
denied.
a villager and got 4 knights in his base,
Just
which is
one
Cav Archer going to have to deal with. Well, he has cleaned up 2 knights for free at the front of his base, so not all bad, and
Yeah.
also his crossbows have broken through into the enemy space and have taken Byzantine off some of his wood. Although that wood line was looking rather littered
Sparse.
anyway.
Yeah, so I think this isn't too bad. Well, this is looking good for Mufasa actually. He only lost one vill to that raiding, and he's taking out almost all of the military for Byzantine.
I think if he uses his crossbow a bit more effectively, such as not running into enemy TC,
Yeah.
I don't know if that'd but then again, I think it's nice sort of clip them up anyway.
Yeah, they would have cleaned them up anyway, but he could have got more damage on them than he did.
So he's going to move out with his Cav Archer. He currently does not have Bloodlines, or the defense upgrade, or
That is a good point.
Husbandry, so he might have a little bit of trouble. He does have Ballistics though, so... And Byzantine doesn't have a large number of knights, he's only got 8 health on the field. So this Cav Archer might be able to do quite a bit of raiding, and probably won't get caught out. And he's doing the +1 defense now.
Yeah, but he's not going to be getting through this wall anytime soon, not attacking one piece, or not focusing one piece, but... Oh, now he is.
Yeah, even if it's uphill shots, it's still going to
Yeah.
get through it.
I mean,
And they can get a good position here, taking out some gold and the wood.
Yeah.
Although the TC does have some pretty good range there, so...
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he decided to focus that particular piece of palisade, since it puts him really close to the TC, but...
I don't think he quite realizes how important this hill is as well. If he manages to hold that, then Byzantine can't take gold unless he... Oh, actually has a gold on the left, I'm lying, but he'll have a bit more trouble taking gold, and he'll also deny one of his only wood lines, which he can currently gather from.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to break through the wall on the left. Bloodlines coming in for both players now.
And Byzantine, moving out with his knights. Mufasa with a large army lead.
Yes, a very large army lead.
So if he can get in and do damage, then that will definitely help him, because their economy is fairly similar.
Yeah, but his knights have been spotted immediately by the Cav Archers from Muff.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, Zane. Some good games earlier from you, assuming you're the same person.
Yes. Oh, the Cav Archer are going into Byzantine space now.
Oh yeah.
So even if they stand here, they're doing quite a few farms, but it looks like he wants to get some more damage in. Which probably isn't a bad idea.
I mean, he can run in, but he just runs into the other town centre if he does, so... Again, with how compact Biz's base is, it's a bit hard to raid him, but it's also hard for him to expand, so...
It's also causing a bit of idle time, as well as getting a few picks here and there.
Yeah.
And meanwhile at home, Mufasa's also on 2 PCs, so... really helpful.
Yeah. So, Mufasa,
Husbandry
I
up.
think, with a lead at the moment. Oh yeah, Husbandry. Husbandry
Yeah,
is...
Wait. I lied. Mufasa didn't have ballistics. I swore he did when I looked, but apparently not. He's only just getting it now.
Oh. Interesting.
Noob co-caster.
Why do I have you, co-caster?
There's a lot of Cav Archer in front of Byzantine space though, so if they can
Yeah.
find some exposed villages, they could do a lot of damage.
I'd
And-
almost...
Yeah, he could definitely take out their Mangonel, but maybe he's a bit more concerned about the knights sitting him at home.
Yeah, true. I mean, they could get a lot of kills right about now.
Given Mufasa's military lead though, he could almost consider doing some forward siege and maybe adding some monasteries in order to better apply the pressure to Byzantine space, once he's cleared these knights out, of course.
Yeah, forward siege could spell the end for Biz. Although, he is up to 3 TCs, so...
He's managed to expand his economy outside his walls, so that's pretty good. Even if it is kind of still against the edge of the map.
Yeah. Mufasa also going up to 3 TCs now as he mops up these knights.
I think those knights are definitely worth it in terms of the damage they did. I think they probably killed about 10 villages. Look at the build difference now.
They did, well, not just killing the villages, they also idled over half of the economy, so...
Yeah, Mufasa's got to sort out his eco now. And not only that, but they brought all his cav archers back from the front of Byzantine base, so
definitely
kind of relieved a bit of the pressure on his space.
Definitely a worthwhile raid there. And he's stocking up on knights again inside his stables. Possibly gonna repeat. Rinse and repeat. Well, Zane's telling you to get good, by the way.
Dang it. I guess one advantage of Byzantine's forward barracks, he can scout all the time when the cav archers come back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was just thinking late
very
game,
far
wasn't
ahead
he?
into the future of this game. Clearly intended.
Yeah, it was 100% intended. No doubt about it.
Mangan outfits getting off on the cav archers, quite a few of them going down.
Oh yeah, wow.
And Mufasa's not running in to avoid the shots, so taking quite a few hits on his cav archer. They are quite resistant to mangonel fire, but still don't want to sit under their fire too much. Oh, I didn't actually notice. He's got some cav archer in the back of the farm.
Oh yeah, wow.
Space. I don't know how they got there. Oh, I must have got through the palisade there.
Yeah, they walked around, and last I saw they were attacking the palisade, but then I got distracted by the mangonel butt booms. But yeah, they killed, looks like 3 villages. Now they're gonna run under a town centre.
I really think it would be helpful for Byzantine if he found a way to apply more pressure, considering that Byzantine space is so compact and also so or has TCs which cover a lot of the resources.
Helpful for Mufasa, you mean?
Helpful for Byzantine. No.
If
he's got.
Oh, okay,
TCs
yeah, I understand.
Quite compact base, and I think Ford Siege Workshop, like the one I just saw him doing, might be quite helpful. Also, other options are Ford Castle, which would be pretty devastating if it covered enough of Byzantine's resources.
Neither player anywhere near enough stone for that, though.
Indeed.
Well, that's helpful for Byzantine. He has noticed, he did see the Siege Workshop, so at least he knows what's coming.
Piers is going to send his knights to raid again, and Mufasa again is getting all of his cav archers back home, which might be a bit of a display, making you send about half his army. And it appears that Byzantine's using this to move out with some of his mangonels and knights, maybe even to try and take out this workshop.
Yeah, that's a good move from Byzantine.
Mufasa still doesn't have husbandry, which might be a bit useful to catch these knights a bit quicker.
Yeah, husbandry. Well, considering Mufasa's tendency to run all the way to Byzantine's base and then see a knight running towards his base and running all the way back, husbandry is going to help him a lot.
Oh, I see it's coming in now. Was that researching before I called it? I'm not sure.
It started around when you said.
Well, see, I restored myself as the pro codecaster.
Yeah.
Right, Mufasa's smartly moving forward with half his cav archer and the other half dealing with some of the knights.
Yeah.
He is taking quite a few mangonel hits though, so
yeah, that.
all these cav archer are on low HP and quite a few of them going down.
Score is 1 to Byzantine. This is game 2.
So even though some of these fights are looking quite good for Byzantine though, it's worth noting that the build counts are now very similar. And if you also take a quick look at Byzantine's resources, his economy balance is not brilliant, considering he's got a lot more food than he does with his other resources.
Yeah.
If you notice he's got a market, he might plan on selling in order to get more knights or age up.
Yeah, so Mufasa with a much more balanced economy at this stage. just having a hard time actually dealing damage with his massive army.
Dude. Looks like Byzantine, realizing he's got quite a lot of food stacked up, is gonna try to switch a bit more into elite skirmishes.
But he
Might have a
doesn't
bit
have
of
the
trouble
wood.
with his wood income, yeah, but if he's just a few more villas there, he might be okay. Although, the faster that's starting to take advantage of his large army, he's got a mangonel hitting Byzantine's TC. And
Yeah.
currently Byzantine has 15 villages idle in that TC, unable to gather wood, which would be quite good for him if he could gather that resource.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's still knights in Mufasa's base, and they've been getting a lot of villager kills. They are dead now. Except for one
And
of
it
them.
appears that knights are going to try to snipe the mangonel.
Probably... Well,
like a
that was definitely
worthwhile
worth
trade.
it, yeah.
Yeah, no knights going down, just a bit of damage done. So Mufasa will probably be a bit more careful with his mangonels now.
Yeah, he'll have to be.
The mangonel coming forward from Byzantine though, so this could also take out Mufasa's mangonel coming forward. Yeah, Mufasa's noticing that, and it looks like the micro wars are beginning.
Oh,
Or I could shoot the TC again and die.
yeah.
That's also an option.
Looked like he moved it back and then stopped controlling it, and it just auto-acquired the TC.
Battering ram now coming in, but I'm not sure if that'll be so effective.
I think a mangonel would be better.
Ram does have the advantage that it's destroyed slower, but it has to get right into contact with its target, so...
Well, yeah, exactly. So it has
need a
to
massive
practically
ram,
run right up to the knights.
Byzantine's clipped up to the Imperial Edge, since he's probably made use of the market.
Well, yeah, he might have sold a little bit of food and still have over 1,500.
Yep. Mufasa's also pretty close to... Wow, Mufasa is clicking up onto the Imperial Edge as well though, so not far behind him.
You started saying he's pretty close. I look at his resources and he's got like none, and I'm like, what are you on about, Flight?
I was looking at his point of view like 30 seconds ago, and I saw he had like 800 food and about
Yeah.
600 gold. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be to mention he's about to click up soon.
So not too different click up times for Imp.
Yeah, Mufasa with a definite army advantage.
Oh,
Kind of
well,
looks
he's
like
had that the entire game, so...
Yeah, it's true. It'd be kind of interesting what army Byzantine will switch into and going into the Imperial Age.
Yeah, I mean...
He doesn't have a lot of gold. He's... I guess he does have two of his secondary piles, but he doesn't have a lot of gold on the bank, so he might consider a elite skirmisher. Try and counter the Cav Archer a little bit.
Look at the walling in the very bottom corner. It's a
Oh,
very,
well.
very good wall. 100% needed.
Byzantine's a bit scared of cliffs right now, so he doesn't want his villagers falling off the edge. Bit of a safety rail.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Byzantine is going to be going into skirms, because I can't see him going into Cav Archer when he's so far behind in a mass. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, he's
also-
already making skirms. I just saw him putting up more ranges and thought, probably skirms.
Oh, nice. Oh, big mangonel in the skirmishes. I guess it wasn't that big, there's something like one that died, but still. That one skirmisher, pretty important stuff.
Yeah.
Mufasa's taking a big fight before he's actually got to the
Before he's
Imperial Age, but
Yeah.
it might not be too bad a fight for him. But he does have a larger mass. It appears that elite skirmish is not the only thing Byzantine's planning. He's got the Cavalier upgrade and +4 defense coming in.
Yeah, I mean, Cavalier makes sense, considering he's been making so many knights, and I guess he's planning to continue down that path. And
Yeah,
Parthian
Mufasa's
tapped
plan
out.
is obviously just to continue going Cav Archer, since that's what he's already been doing.
Yep.
And then he can either add some rams, helps, or light cavalry to support his army and take out their opponent's skirms, or soak up the fire with his rams. Or if he gives helps, then he can deal with the cavalry a lot better. Although it's worth noting that Byzantine doesn't actually have a large mass of cavalry. He is adding stables now though, in the right hand side, so It might change soon.
Yeah, so, yeah. Cavalier and Skirms versus Pure Cav-Archer?
He's that way for the time being. Although Nafasa is adding stables, so
Oh, yeah.
probably planning to go light cavalry. Nafasa's brace is only just coming in, which might be a bit later than might be ideal, and also he hasn't got chemistry as yet, so his Cav is not going to deal the most amount of damage at the moment.
Yeah,
Might have some trouble against the Cavalier.
Light Cav actually coming in for Mufasa now. So they'll be great for killing the Skirms and Mangonels, and just raiding in general.
But worth noting, his farm eco is not looking the best at the moment, so I'm not sure how many of those he's going to afford.
well-
He's currently got 20 farms.
And a lot of them are idle because there's Cavalier raiding that he's not dealing with.
So definitely a very close game. We've got very similar populations for both players. Byzantine's a bit more compacted into his base, but he has started to expand, as you can see on the left-hand side, and he's trying to contest the hill, well, quite a large hill that Nafasa's holding with his stables.
Yeah, it
Getting
looks
some
like
archery ranges of his own up there.
he's actually managing to push up onto it.
If you take a look at the resources, you can see that Mufasa has not so much food. He's only got wood and a little bit of stone. While Byzantine, he's having the opposite trouble to an extent, but his economy is still a bit more balanced. He's got a lot of food, not so much wood and gold, but he still has a reasonable amount to spend. He might even consider getting the Paladin upgrade, which he can currently afford. Although, how long he can sustain the continued Cavalier is uncertain. Especially since he hasn't scattered the gold to the left-hand side. You can see a spear gold there, which could potentially be useful later on if he discovers it.
Yeah, neither player opting to take relics yet, I believe. I don't see any monastery. Oh, well, in saying that, there's a monastery for Byzantine, and he's making a monk to go get a relic. I don't have that yet, no, because I was totally started streaming on impulse and at last minute notice.
So Mufasa's trying to get a castle on the hill, but he's unable to get it because of the late skirmishes, and he's using a lot of cap archers in the process. And look, Mufasa's not too happy with how this game's going, and he's actually going to call GG.
Wow.
I don't think that game was going to be over, but well, he did. I think Mufasa was at the disadvantage at that stage, but probably a bit early to call the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's saying in the chat he couldn't be bothered.
Probably maybe slightly put off by stronger opponents he has to face.
Yeah.
And intimidated by the number of spectators and random co-casters and casters. I think I speak for all the specs though that we'd love to see him play a third game if he's willing to. Win or lose, it doesn't matter, we'd just love to see a third game.
Of course.
And
Right.
indeed, we're laughing quite a lot at Byzantine. We're having a good chuckle now and then. You can see him typing in the chat, he's worried about us laughing at him, so we'll just
Yeah.
laugh at him a little bit.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway,
Let's
Let-
give it too up.
let's have a look at these achievements. Yeah, so Byzantine killing a lot more units, by the looks of it, and ending up with the largest army. But Mufasa actually having the larger economy except for food.
You do get a lot less food collected though.
Yeah, a lot less, yeah. Almost 10k less.
which might have been his biggest issue in this game.
Well,
Or one
yes
of the
and
bigger
no,
ones.
because he was going for pure Cav Archer for most of the game versus pure Knights. So, don't know. Actually, Villager High, only 1 Vil difference that game. So, not too bad
think-
there.
For next time, I don't know if Oslo plays a similar game like this, you might consider trying to put a bit more aggression on with Siege a bit earlier in this game. Or maybe even a forward castle. I know Byzantine likes his castle drops, so might be an idea.
Does he? Interesting.
Yeah. Caught me off guard now and then.
Let's see if I can get this